Good day everyone. I'll be talking about the agent side of things on the call center. We'll be looking at setting up an agent on the call center. First of all, when you log into your account at the call center, this is how the interface is going to be. You're going to see your dashboard and all these functions. We'll be going to the agent side of things. If you want to create your agent on the call center, there are 3 important things to note. When creating your agent, the first thing is to create the agent role. Then you create the agent itself and you're gonna create a campaign. In the campaign, there are 3 different types of campaigns. We have the outbound campaign, inbound campaign, and blended campaign. The campaign actually depends on what you want for your call center. The outbound campaign can be configured on your call center platform, which will allow you to make outbound calls, meaning calls that can only go out. You can only make inbound calls on the inbound campaign. You can make both inbound and outbound calls on the blended campaign. For the purpose of this demo, we'll be configuring the blended campaign for the agent. There are 3 things you need, which are the agent roles, and the blended campaign. First and foremost, you create the agent role. You click on Add Agent Role. It's a pretty straightforward configuration. All you need to do is to add the name of the agent and leave everything else by default, and you click on the Save button. It's going to show on the list here on the agent role list. Although I have created an agent role already. This is the agent role called Matthew that I've created already for my agent. All you need to do is click on Add Agent button. Based on the error message, it means I have reached the maximum amount of agents I can create on this particular account. So I'll just go right in and click on this particular agent. This is how it's going to look like. You see that the username comes by default. You can set the password for it. You set the name for it, and you attach the agent role you created for this particular agent. Then you click on the Save button to save it. The last step here is to go to your campaign. We are going to need a campaign to be able to log in as an agent. You come to the campaign, and you create one, like I've already created a campaign here for my agent. You click on Add Blended Campaign button. I'm choosing the blended campaign because I want to be able to make good inbound and outbound calls with my agents. This is what it's going to be like with an agent name over here, and the rest are left by default. The major configuration is done on the call option. You need to add the trunk created on your account to this particular campaign, so you will be able to make good inbound and outbound calls. The next step is to attach the direct inward dialing DID number, the digital number that was given to you. You attach it to that particular campaign you're creating, and the rest are left on default. The major thing is you need to add the trunk and also your DID to this particular campaign. Then you click on the Save button. So we're all set right now. The call center normally makes use of a web phone rather than a soft phone. The web phone is a web application that you can use to receive calls and make calls. We have a different URL address for that particular web phone, which is the pbx.netbook.com.ng 8643/ckagent/daler.php. This is the URL for you to get access to the agent account, so you can start making both inbound and outbound calls on your call center. So this is what the login page is going to look like. You have to input your credentials for the agent you created. This is mine and this is my password. Most importantly, you have to select the campaign you created on your call center for your agent. The one we created was a blended campaign, and this is it. You have to click on it before you can log into the web phone, and then you click on the login button. This is the interface. An IVR will be given that tells you that you are connected and you are ready to go. All you need to do is set up as we did on the blended campaign. You're going to see your queues and you will add it up to the web phone and you submit. We have logged in, and this is the interface with the web phone at the top left corner of the page. At the top, you will see your total calls, outbound calls, inbound calls, sales, close rate, and average talk time. There are other icons here: pause icon, DTMF icon, dialer icon, record icon, transfer call icon, and pack call icon. These are all going to be on your web phone. Each icon will be explained one after the other. Before inbound calls can come in, the pause icon needs to be switched to play. It means you're active and ready to receive calls. But when the play icon is switched back to pause, it means you are not active and you are unable to make outbound calls to your various customers or clients. We have the DTMF icon, which stands for Dual Tune Multi-Frequency. For instance, you're calling a company's customer service and it tells you to press 1 for sales, 2 for inquiry, and 3 to speak to a customer agent. The DTMF icon is needed when you are trying to navigate through a company's customer service options. By clicking on the DTMF icon, you will see a dialer, which you can use to select the options provided by customer service to further your communication. We have the dialer icon, which is used to make outbound calls. You will input the numbers and make your outbound calls. The recording icon is for the ability to record your calls. The transfer call icon is for the ability to transfer the call to another agent. The park call icon is for the ability to put the call on hold. There is a column with other functionality on the left side of the page. There is an active callback button. By clicking on it, you will get a report of all calls that have been made with its respective data. By clicking on the report icon, you can view every report you are interested in. For instance, your missed call report tells you all the calls you have missed. You can also view your call log report. There are other report sections like the agent section report, callback data report, and break report. The next icon is the lead search, which allows you to search for a contact using the number, name, state, and postcode. The next icon is the agent view, which allows you to see the agents created on your call center. Also, you'll be able to see the agents who are active, on a call, or paused. The next icon is the call queue, which allows you to view the calls in the queue for you to receive. This is the basic part of a web phone. Most importantly, the CRM allows you to take down customer details on the web phone. For instance, during a call and a complaint keeps coming up with a particular customer, you will take down and input the customer details in the CRM. The customer information will appear when the same customer calls you back. Before you pick up the call, you will see the customer information you have inputted earlier. Thank you. Have a great day.